Good afternoon, thanks for watching. Going to do a little review on my new rucksack I've bought. It's an OSPREY, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's a AETHER 85 litre. I've had it out on a couple of hikes trying it out with all my kit in, and I tell you what a fantastic bag. Love it. I know if you've watched my videos, you know in the past I've used Army Bergen, about 120 litre when I've been wild camping, and it pretty much was full to the top, and I wasn't taking that much stuff. And it was quite confusing because, you know, when you're on YouTube and you're watching people and they're packing bags 50, 60, 70, 80 litres and getting loads in, and how are these people doing that? Is it my sleeping bags too big? Am I taking too much kit? And I couldn't quite understand it. And surprisingly, I wanted something a lot more comfier, because I am into the wild camping and the hiking now, so you know I will put it to good use. And when this came, I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to get all my stuff in, but I did think, well, how's everyone else managing? How on earth do people go out camping like Paul Messenger, you know, Dave Outdoors, all of these guys, and they take smaller bags but they seem to take just as much gear or more? So anyway, this came and I put everything that was in the Bergen in, and I was quite astonished because it all went in and I had space left, because I think the bag's designed so well, and it's got flexibility to stretch and loads of little side pockets and whatever. You can really cram stuff in, whereas the Bergen was quite rigid. So you know, anyway, but to me, basically what I'm trying to say is, to my surprise, I can get more in an 85 litre OSPREY than I can in an 120 litre Bergen. So yes, I treated myself to this. I paid around about £185. Bought it through eBay. It actually came from Germany, because that was the cheapest place I could find it. This particular bag wasn't on any of the normal retail sites, and the guy from Germany had a great review, so I bought it from there. So it took about 4 or 5 days, and it came, and as I say, I've been out and tried it, and I'm just so impressed. Now, going off when I had the Bergen on, all the weight was on my shoulders, and obviously, you know, I was guessing probably 12-13 kilograms maybe on my kit, and when you're doing like a 10 miler, 5 there, 5 back or whatever, flat on it, it took its toll, especially on a hot day. So I tried this bad boy, and what a difference. It's actually got what they class is an anti-gravity system. I know that sounds all sort of fancy Star Warsy terminology, but basically what it is the hip belts on the bottom. These cuddle you around your hips, and your hips carry the weight of the bag, or a lot of the weight of the bag, as opposed to your shoulders. And these are really very nice padded shoulder straps, as you can see. But to be honest, when that's on, they're just really there for balance, just to keep the bag upright. There's very little weight on your shoulders. It's really good how they've designed it. You've also got the vented back, so you know it springs off the back quite a bit and lets the airflow in. Because one thing I do find is when you go on a hike on a hot day, you know, on a normal bag, your t-shirt's absolutely soaking wet, and it's not that good. Other features, it's got loads of little pockets in the, you know, just everywhere you look there's a pocket, down there, on there. It's got buckles, lovely little pull cords. Another great feature is something that bugs me, is when I'm out with my normal bag, a normal little day sack, you put your bottle in the side pocket. It just means where every time you're walking along, every time you want to drink, you've got to stop, take your bag off, put the bag down, get the bottle out, have a drink, put it back, put the bag back on. I know, okay, it's not that big a deal, but you know, the guys who've designed this, they must have sat in a room full of hikers, I suppose, and they've just said, well, why not have it so you've got like a side bit there, so your bottle goes here and it points this way, so when you're walking you can just grab it and put it back in. And it's just such an obvious little feature, but they've literally thought of everything. As you can see on the front, got loads of little straps, this something here. It's got a bit on the side so you can put your walking poles in, or your carry mat, or whatever you want. It's just got loads of versatility. It's even got the belt buckle. Like, this is how much they thought about this. Just when you're looking at it and you're having a bit of play about and looking at different features, it's even got on the buckle for the chest, it's a built-in whistle. Like, they thought of everything. So, as I say, there must have been a group of hikers sat down and said, this is what we need a bag to do when we're out and about, and they've done it. So it's got elasticated pockets on the side, straps on this side. Now, it's got straps on the bottom. You can also get in there. My sleeping bag's in there currently, so you can get in and get your sleeping bag out that way, or you can obviously still go in through the actual main compartment. It's got a strap on the front. It's got, if I just unbuckle this, the hood. Places for your hiking poles on your front as well as the side. The front actual bag has got a zip, so you can get in your main compartment from the front as well as the top. Just all these little features, just great. The top itself, so you've got your hood, which is detachable. You've got an inner pocket and an outer pocket. You've also got your typical OSPREY bag cover, waterproof bag cover for when it rains. So the whole bag's covered up, handle lifted up, and then you've, as normally find, you've got your pull cord on here, and you can open your big bag like any of our rucksack and get in there. It's got a little bag on the back there for your camel back facility, so you can put that in there if you want. It's literally got everything. So then you've got your little hole, so your hose from your camel back will come down and over your shoulder strap. Honestly, it's well worth the money. You pay for what you get in some products, and this is one of them. I was a bit reluctant, to pay all that money for a bag. That's one of the reasons why I got the Bergen first, just so I knew, was I going to get use out of it? Was I going to get out hiking and wild camping? And once I knew I had that love for hiking and wild camping, I thought, well, I'm going to invest in something good quality, and it is why it is that much money, because it's faultless, I think. So as you can see, that's basically what the bag's all about. And I'll just put it on so you can see what it's like when it's on. This is the secret here, the anti-gravity system. So put it on so it sits on your hips. It hugs you nice and tight. So once you actually fasten that, there's very little weight on the shoulders. So there's the chest strap. So if you look there you go. I can put, there's all that room there. It's just bouncing, take a suspension arm, so that can just sit. So if you're walking along, there's no weight hardly on your shoulders at all. You can adjust it, pull it in a little bit, but it just goes to show you all the weight's on the hips. So it's fantastic compared to likes of the Bergen, where all the weight's on the shoulders. There you see, again, you can see there, I can get my whole hand under there. So fantastic, it's really comfortable. Like, it's got quite a bit of weight in at the minute, not everything, but I put a load of stuff in just so it kept the weight of the bag sort of intact so you could see it. But if you're going to buy a bag and you want one about 85 litres big, then it's worth paying the extra and upgrading to something like this, an Osprey. Honestly, you won't be disappointed. It's a fantastic piece of kit, just so well designed, so well made. The quality, you know, the idea, as I say, you know, how you've got these little pockets for your bottles, for your walking sticks, for your phone, for your knickknacks. It's got the whistle on the buckle. It's just got everything you can think of. So basically, would I recommend it? Yes, definitely. If you've got the money and you can justify paying this amount of money for a bag, then I don't think anything comes close. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.